Hello, friends. I wanted to take advantage of this beautiful spring-like weather to shoot a video outside for you this week. So hopefully the internet gods are with us and this broadcast's okay. My name's Christy Consular. I am a leadership consultant and executive coach, and I work with leaders and teams all over the globe to be more effective leaders, to have more effective teams, and to be happier doing it. So today I wanted to talk about how to build your mental muscles and how to respond to life's challenges with a positive versus a negative mindset. Last week I talked about how really that's the definition of mental fitness, is the ability to respond to life's challenges with a positive versus a negative mindset, and how that really determines whether you're able to achieve your full potential in business and, quite frankly, in life. And by the way, as you're joining, just drop in where you're joining from, or if you're watching this on the replay, let me know. Just put replay in the comments. So this morning, I was actually leading a global training about negotiation. And I teach a 4-step process, but the first step is starting with an empowered mindset. It's absolutely critical that you put yourself in a positive headspace and you're able to view yourself as a peer with the person that you're negotiating with, right? Versus in the submissive position. So that's just one example of real world why it's so important to have this positive mindset. So the question is, how do you cultivate that when you're not naturally feeling it? Well, it turns out that there's a new body of research which is really exciting about how to activate a different part of your brain so that you can literally respond in a positive way, in an empowered way. So here are a few tips for how you do that exactly. The first one is you want to recognize when you're in that survival mode, that fight, flight, or freeze. And that happens a lot throughout the day as we're switching, going between meetings, anytime that we're switching topics, going to new things. It's a change to our brain, and it can be perceived as a threat to our body. And so what you want to do is take a moment to slow down, stop that kind of automatic reaction, and get into your senses. So get out of your head and into your senses. So, normally it's great if you can meditate, right? But you can't do that in meetings or between each meeting. So here are a couple tricks and ideas for how to do that. One of my favorites is, and you can do this anywhere, whether it's under the table if you're in person, you can do it while you're on a video call, is something as simple as rub 2 fingertips together and just notice and feel your fingertip ridges. And just focus on that for 30 seconds. When you do that, you get out of the survival mode, you get out of your amygdala and into the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that does the executive functioning, that can be rational. And from there, then you can say, okay, how am I doing? Am I feeling empowered or am I not? What am I telling myself about the situation? And then rationally choose, how do I effectively want to deal with this? Okay, so that's a really simple trick. Something like deep breathing. Again, you can do it anywhere, but for 30 seconds, when you do that, when you get out of your mind and the chatter and into your senses, you activate your prefrontal cortex and you can respond more rationally. And that helps you when you are dealing with an ambiguous situation, when you're dealing with a challenge. Rather than going to your automatic thought, which is oftentimes negative, this helps you choose a positive response. So I hope that serves you. I want to give you some really practical tips that you can use every day. And the trick is to put this into practice, right? Information is not transformation. It's about regularly throughout the day, getting out of your head and into your senses for just a moment, I'm looking at the camera right now and I'm just noticing things about the camera, right? That's another way. But you want to activate this power throughout the day in order to be able to calm that critter brain that has that fight, flight, or freeze and get into the rational thinking brain, which helps you make wise decisions. So I hope that serves you, and let me know